Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. Back the truth, bringing darkness light. Okay, so I want to talk about parents again. You know, us parents raising teenagers. Okay, raising teenagers, young adults, and how we are here to provide for them, teach them, set a good example, and we need to come together, parents, you know, moms, dads, even grandparents, coming together and leading by example, you know, allowing them to be themselves, but also discipline as well. Oh gosh, there's ego. I've seen ego. Discipline as well. Because right now, with all the teenagers and with the kids that have been growing up, the millennials, I guess I'm a millennial too, but the past 10, 15 years, the kids have gotten more lazy. Teenagers, kids, they've gotten more lazy. They got more where they don't want to, you know, be outside, do activities, get a job, you know, even drive. Like, you guys, my example, my daughter, she's 15, almost 16, and she doesn't even want to drive. When I was her age, I wanted to drive. Like, she barely wants to drive. She just wants to give me a ride everywhere. And it's just like, these kids are learning, and they're always on social media, and they're always, you know, sitting on their phones, tablets, PS4s, Xboxes, whatever they are, all this technology and stuff. And it's like, we gotta be a good example, lead, okay? Because everyone that has been dealing with, like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just like off subject because I just see ego, I see fruits and milk carton and stuff, and but I see ego, it reminds me of my grandpa right now. My grandpa was he was in my life when I was a teenager. Wow. And like, he taught me a lot of good things, you know, to respect my elders, respect my parents, respect my, you know, people, my friends and teachers and stuff like that. And I just looked at that and that just reminds me. But a lot of these teenagers, a lot of these kids are not respecting their elders, respecting us parents. And thinking about material. When I grew up, I didn't have material. I had mac and cheese and hot dogs all the time. My parents were on food stamps, you know what I mean? Like, they were on WIC, and like, I didn't get what I wanted, you know? Walmart wasn't around. It was actually Shopko at the time, or Kmart. And we got, you know, the cheap clothes, or we got hand-me-downs. We got to go to Goodwill and Salvation Army, hand-me-downs. And I was the eldest. And nowadays, these teenagers, they're just getting everything they want, material things. They want all this expensive, fancy, dancy stuff that's not going to, you know, be anything in the next year or two, few years, because things change so much. You know how many times things go out of style and how outdated and how the seasons change and stuff. It's the same thing as all this material stuff these teenagers want. But I guess what I'm getting on here and want to talk about too is, I was literally hearing a mother, there's a mother that is really aggressive with their child, okay? I'm hearing a mother aggressive with their child, okay? Yelling, buying, okay, so what I'm hearing, I'm hearing this mother spoils her child, okay? Spoils her child, gives her everything, gives her or him everything, her children everything, and then goes and rubs it in their face when they're acting out, when they're not listening, when the mother asks them to do something. It could be a masculine too, it could be a father too, but asking them to do something and then they don't want to listen. It's because the parent, it's not just the child, it's the parent. We're supposed to be leading by example. We're supposed to be like teaching them, you know, teaching them to respect our parents, respect. And I keep hearing this mother gets very aggressive when her child doesn't want to do something that she wants them to do after she just took them shopping, after she just bought them everything that she or he bought them, spoiled them. So, I mean, spoil, you know, and this person may not even have a lot of money, but they spoil their child. They give the child everything they need and want because they're buying their love, affection. Because that's what I'm hearing out of this. There's a mother or father that's trying to buy their child's love, affection, and this child is actually very, very depressed. This child is very, very sad, emotional. This mother is giving them material things. Mother or father is giving them material things, but this mother or father is not giving them any spiritual or mentally emotions are not there for them. Sorry, I got brain fart because of driving cars. So like, support emotionally and, you know, spiritually support this mother. I'm hearing this mother father could be go out, they work all the time, they make their money, they pay the bills, but then again, throws it in the kid's face. Throws it in this person's face. When they don't do something that they don't like. And I know, and when I'm hearing this mother or father was conditioned this way. It was a learned behavior. Their parents most likely did it. This mother or father, most likely her parents or his parents did this to them when she was growing up or he was growing up. Okay? And so it was just triggering down. It's a curse. Okay, there's a curse. It's generation curse. And so this mother or father needs to break this curse. They need to change, she or he needs to change the ways of how they're, supporting their children, how they're talking to their children, how they're giving. Because literally, I'm hearing this child is spoiled. This child's spoiled, but the child's spoiled because of the parent. Not because of the child, it's because of the parent. And now this child or teenager may have suicidal thoughts. Very, very depressed. Anxiety, stressed, worried, sad. Feeling like they're a failure. This mother, father is making this teenager make them feel like they're a failure. And if they're failing, it's not because of them, it's because of the parents. We as parents have to, support our family. And, well, loud truck. That was annoying. Distractions. Wow. Apologize for that. I can't pause the video, guys. And so I'm also hearing this mother or father needs some anger management and needs some, I'm hearing therapy. Okay, I'm hearing this mother, father needs some therapy and some anger management. I'm hearing, same thing I'm hearing, telling this child, well, we don't go to therapy. We don't take medications. We tough it out. We tough it out. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We can't cry. We can't sleep. Like literally this mother, father is just straight up asshole. Female or male, an asshole. And saying, tough it out. Tough it out. You gotta suppress this stuff. You need to suppress this stuff. This mother, father needs a reality check as well. Because, I heard, you don't need therapy. I don't need therapy. We don't need this. We have to tough it out. My parents made me tough it out. So we gotta tough it out. Tough it out. And it's like, no. That's not how we're supposed to be teaching our children. That's not how we're supposed to be teaching these teenagers. We're supposed to be supporting them, listening to them, loving them, caring for them. Supporting them emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. And now this teenager now may need some kind of medication, may need therapy, may need a friend to talk to, needs that support. Because it's just going to go down the wrong path. And this child, now this parent is now causing this curse, causing this to happen to the child, teenager. And it's going to just keep going back down and back down. It's time to break these cycles. I literally seen I'm seeing a mother or a father pulling someone's hair and slapping them around because they didn't do something that they're supposed to do, or they didn't do something that they weren't supposed, or they did something that they weren't supposed to do, and just pulling their hair, slapping them around. This teenager is very, very depressed. This teenager needs support. This teenager may need medication for a while. I use medication for a while. I see a doctor. I see a psychiatrist, therapist. And I got to put on medication for a while. Now medication's good, but sometimes they may need it for a short period of time. But she or he needs some kind of support. Needs someone that's going to listen to them, be able to express themselves. And it might be now this teenager may need to see a psychological doctor, see a psychiatrist or a psychologist because of it, because it's suppressed so much. And that's what I'm hearing is, this teenager may actually end up, trying to communicate with a mom or dad or grandparents or their guardian, foster parent, and they shut them down. They don't let them talk. They zip them up and they just yell, and they keep going and going and going. This parent doesn't know how to shut her mouth or his mouth when this teenager is trying to ask for something and emotional support. Instead, it's yelling, anger. And I will get on here and say I wasn't a perfect mother. I will get on here and say I was that one mother. And what I just said right now, that sounds like me. What the hell is that? Sounds like me a few years ago when I was in alcoholism, when I was drinking. When I was drinking a lot, I kind of was like that, you know. I thought I was there for my daughter, giving her material things, give her what she needed. And to find out that she didn't want that. She wanted me to support her and be there spiritually, mentally, like actually be there, like be there. And I wasn't there for her like that. You know, I was giving her things, but I was there, but I wasn't there. You know? And so now looking back at it, like, you know, and I'm trying to teach church that I'm trying to, you know, I'm working on my relationship with my daughter. Okay, I'm going to say that. I'm working on my relationship with my daughter. And I know I let her walk over me on some things. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect mother. And that's one reason why Spirit has guided me to talk about this, because it's a touchy subject. And I'm actually, you know, a mother of a teenager right now. But my mom treated me like crap. And I'm trying to break that cycle. I don't want to do that to my child. You know? And I had more discipline than I've disciplined my daughter. Like, my daughter's not getting in a lot of trouble right now. But, like, you know, she, you know, I'm still working on that. Trying to discipline her not to be on the internet so long, or the phone, or games so much, you know. She doesn't like being outside. And that's something, you know, these teenagers are like. So I'm going to say, you know, I'm not a perfect mom either. You know, I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to break those cycles, those curses. I'm trying to heal my family. I'm trying to heal my relationship with my daughter. It's not perfect. It's getting there. It's getting better. You know, we have movie nights now, TV shows now, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm working on that with her, and I'm listening more to her. Even if she's not talking much, I'm still listening. Because sometimes she's just her wanting to say something and just me sitting there, not saying anything back. So, you know, if you're dealing with this, I know it's tough. I know it's hard. You know, but again, a lot of times we learn it from our parents, and we hate to break that cycle. And this mother or father is gonna see, like, I'm seeing this teenager just, you know, churning out, going down the wrong path, the wrong way. Okay? Going on the wrong way, wrong path, because she's spoiled, or he's spoiled, and materialistic, and has not been emotionally supported,